Hello, my name is Callum Cooper, and this is my TED Talk on why AI won't permanently steal actors' jobs. Now then, raise your hand if you believe that AI can replace actors. Well, I personally believe they can't. While yes, AI can produce 10,000 men for a battle scene, it cannot hold a candle to human actors when it comes to making an unforgettable movie and iconic performances. To paraphrase Jamie Lee Curtis in a recent interview, emotions come from human beings, not machines. AI cannot replace actors because AI do not feel real emotions. Recent studies by neuroscientists support this theory. An actor's job is to take a script and draw the emotion out of it. While an AI may be able to convey emotion from context in the script, its projection will be lacking. Now then, let's say we take two AIs, feed them a script, and I can almost guarantee you that the results will be very similar to each other, if not the exact same. Meanwhile, if you take two humans and give them the same script, the results will widely differ. This implies the problem with AI acting, because AI can only replicate human speech, while humans can go on grandiose speeches on the drop of a hat. Without the innate ability to drop emotions, there's only so much performance an entity without emotions can muster. Now then, AI advocates will tell you that in the not too distant future, no one will be able to tell the difference between AI and human content. That was paraphrasing an article from 2015. This was generated 2 weeks ago. Now then, however, there were two recent studies suggesting otherwise. This is not part of the study. In the first study, people were given two different images and they had to decipher which one was AI generated. The numbers show that around 50% of people could tell the difference. Now then, 50% is not that bad. That means 50% of your audience will be able to tell the difference, between if you use actual content and AI content. However, you cannot use dialogue, AI-generated dialogue, because in the second study that was based on chatbots, the numbers were much higher. In the second study, people were either paired up with a human or a chatbot. Now then, in the first study, there were only around 1,000 people. After a few minutes, they had to decide if the person on the other side was an AI or a human. Now then, the first study only had around 1,000 participants. This study had over 1.5 million people. The numbers showed that around 73% of people could tell the difference between human and AI. Now then, it doesn't really matter if it's 73% or 50% people that can tell the difference. It only takes one person to tell the difference and cry out that's fake for the illusion to be broken, and all of a sudden, your movie is scoring less than 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, we could go round and round on whether it's morally or ethically right, maybe even speculate how AI will improve over time. However, we are missing something vital when talking about replacing actors with AI. Improvisation. This can be seen in my favorite scene from Zoolander. The main character, Derek, played by Ben Stiller, asked why male models were being used as assassins, to which J.P. Puettit, played by David Duchovny, goes on a full minute-long lore dump stating why. Unfortunately, Stiller blanked on his lines, and so just referred to his last line, "So why male models?" At which point, Konsky simply played off the flub. accidental, improvised line underlined the ridiculousness of the character and made it into the movie. Now then, for another example, we can see Captain Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow would not be the same character if Johnny Depp hadn't played him. Sparrow's character was written very differently in the script. However, Johnny Depp thought that Captain Jack needed more comedic life to him. So, he played the character seemingly drunk most of the time and improvised many scenes. Now then, I want to ask a question. How many of you have a favorite movie quote? Because I can almost guarantee you that it was not in the original script. Now then, let's do a quick fire round of all famous movies quotes that people quote often. You can't handle the truth. I'm king of the world. Here's Johnny. I'm walking here. Say hello to my little friend. And you're gonna need a bigger boat. And the list goes on. The thing is that all these quotes almost didn't exist because they were improvised on the spot. And improvisation isn't just in dialogue. Because in Zoolander, going back, Derek's pouty face, also called the Blue Steel look, existed only because Stellar would make that face when styling his hair in the movie, styling his hair in the morning, every morning in the mirror. And he thought it'd be funny if he included that as his famous looking movie. Going back to Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow's walk is completely improvised. And he had a running joke with the makeup crew that Jack had syphilis. So in every movie, he has a red spot that gets bigger as you go through the series. AI cannot have this type of interaction with its fellow actors or movie crew because it is an unthinking program that cannot interject thoughts or directions to enhance a character. It is an actor's job to breathe life into a character, and that's something only humans can do, which is why the title of this TED Talk is called Why AI Won't Permanently Take Actors' Jobs. Because some studio executive will greenlight that project made completely from AI, and I can guarantee you it will flop. Because if there is no human behind the character, then it is just an AI reading off the script, and nobody will pay to see that.